Out of every 100 rapes, 46 are reported to the police, 12 lead to arrest, 9 get prosecuted, 5 lead to a felony conviction, 3 rapists will even spend a night in jail, the other 97 walk away free. Less than 5 months ago, on June the 13th, a young girl of only 11 years old was brutally attacked and raped in what was described as a 3-hour-long attack. She was attacked in Jubilee Park by Enfield. This is a reconstruction of the attack that took place in Jubilee Park in Lower Edmonton. Are you often wary of other people whilst travelling alone?
Yeah, I'm more alert at night times when it's dark, I'm all alone, no one's around. Just more aware.
So whoever's there, especially if it's dark, like if it's more like daytime, it's fine. Like you can come around with whatever. You can come around with whatever, but like if it's in the night time, then nah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Because when like there's women walk in, you think, oh, it's a woman, so it's not scary. But if it's a man, you're like, oh god, what if he's gonna come up to me? Or especially if they're weird looking.
A bit more scarier, yeah. I think the minimum sentence for rapists is 7 years. Do you think that's enough?
7 years?
7 years.
Nah, man, that's not cool.
It's not enough, is it?
7 years, I don't think it is, no. Someone to do that should get lifetime.
Rapists get around, I think, a minimum of 7 years. How do you guys feel about that?
It's not enough.
I don't think it's not enough at all. They've destroyed a life basically. Like this girl's never going to feel the same. She's always going to be affected. That's her life, but yet he doesn't get life.
And even then, murder isn't treated as well either. So it's just as bad.
Do you think a woman is ever asking for it by what she wears?
Never. I think since it's happened, I think you do sometimes, but you shouldn't feel like that. I feel like if I went out in a short little skirt, then I'm kind of asking for it, but then I'm not. I shouldn't. Do you know what I mean?
I know so much
society makes you feel like that.
There's two ways. It shouldn't happen at the same time, but it's like, you know that there's things out there, so you should be careful. It's like
That's why
you walk in the jungle, you're gonna get eaten by a tiger, even though it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Today we are going to interview a young female who would rather remain anonymous about her attack in Enfield. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. I know it must be very difficult for you. Can you start by telling us exactly what happened on the night of the attack?
Well, I was sitting in my car. I just left my friend's house. I drove down the road like 2 minutes, and then I realised I think I left one of my bags at my friend's. So I quickly pulled over my car, and I was on the phone to my friend, just checking if my bag was there. And I was literally in my car for about 5-10 minutes. It was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, so I was leaving late. And all of a sudden, I heard a knock on the back of my car, and I turned around and no one was there. And then all of a sudden, someone just opened up my car, the driver's side car, dragged me out of my car, across the road, literally by my hood. And then pinned me up against the gate by my throat, and then he had a knife to my neck, and literally it's just all a bit of a blur. Like I couldn't see anything. I just saw roughly a little bit of his face. And then there was a noise in the background, and I just quickly kicked him, and he fell to the floor. And I ran back to my car. As I tried to get in, he grabbed my shoe, but luckily my shoe came off.
During the attack, what kind of injuries did you sustain?
I had knife scratches on my neck, and I had to go for a tetanus shot at the doctors, because obviously it could have been a dirty knife. I had wrist burns around my arm and my wrist and my arm. I had a fractured cheekbone, a black eye. It was really swollen the next day. And my ankle, obviously where he grabbed my ankle, a twisted ankle, and I pulled the ligaments in my ankle, so I was on crutches for the next few days after that.
Rape Crisis London is an organisation in North London which has centres spread out across the UK where women who have been sexually assaulted or abused can go and get help and support.
So